Welcome to the stream, everyone. I see we've got a few early birds. Oh, Bogdan, Colin, Trucker King, Rick Rashid, AB Lopez, Breaker, Boomers in the house. Yes. Speaking of in the house, let me do some shout outs for those people who are in the house. Bogdan BD is a reefer hauler. My bad. Trucker King is a flatbedder. Rob Strecker Lurch is moderating, and he is in the moderator's booth. Go ahead, Lurch, take it away.
You're right.
All right, there's Lurch. Let's see. Also, I already said some of these names. Mac Monday, how you doing? Devastator, welcome. Adam Booser is here on time today. Not that there's any penalty for being late, other than you miss out on the intros. Colin, you hope the game is going to be worth trying for me. Have you not seen the game? It's awesome. Hey there, Deepak. So here's what's up. We're in Texas. Go figure. Going to be trying out some new mods today. We're going to get to that, Adam. Just hold on a bit, because I actually already have the load, but I want to let you know what else is going on. So I'm trying
We're in Texas, so I'll say hold your horses.
Yeah. Hold on there. What is that other? I can't even think of it now. So I'm trying some new mods. I've got a new mod configuration, and it's in the description down below if you want to see what they all are and the sequence, because sequence matters when it comes to mods. So I've added some Zeemods mods. These are not available on Steam. They are available directly from Zeemods website, zeemods.com. They are not paid. They are free. You can get them should you wish to. So let me tell you what they are, and I'll tell you what they do. So the first one is GPS voice. And you're going to hear a little bit of that. Let me hop into the game here. When I fire up the engine...
He didn't like me yelling at him, so he got rid of me.
Giving you a vacation. It's not paid, just vacation. So when I fire up the truck, you should see, or I'm sorry, you should hear a new little sound. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I don't do it justice.
Don't quit your day job.
Right. So, anyway, it does the voice from TomTom, I think. Now, the next one is called the Interior Noise Sound Mod. And that one, it does some subtle sounds that are really easy to miss. And it has to do with, like, the keys jingling. Keys in the ignition. So like when the truck is jarred a little bit, so you might hear the keys jingling. The other sound that it makes is there's a tension spring on the back of the cab that holds the air lines and the pigtail, keeps them taut and up off the deck, and that, especially when you come to an abrupt stop, that tension spring will hit the back of the cab. Sometimes it slides across the cab, so you may hear that. The other one is called Train and Crossing Sound Mod. And I haven't had a chance to really take advantage of this yet because I haven't come across trains. But it's supposed to enhance the train sound, make it more realistic. including having it fade as it goes off in the distance, or fade in as it gets closer. That's my understanding. We shall see. Yeah, Dave, everybody's got a little bit of that going on where they got relatives and stuff around. I don't, fortunately. I mean, I kind of wish I did, but yeah, I didn't have that. All my family lives in other parts of the country. So glad you're here. Let me give you a shout out since you are here, Big Dave KF. Let me find you here. I know you're here. Big Dave KF. There he is. So, Rick, if you want a cab over, there are plenty of mods. Yeah, there's plenty of mods. Just look in the Steam workshop and look for cab overs. All right. So, back to Adam's question. What are we hauling? Where are we going? We are hauling used packaging. We are at the waste management place here in, where are we? Odessa.
In Odessa? Yeah.
So we're in Odessa, Texas, and we're going to haul this waste paper all the way to Beaumont. This is a long haul, 630 miles. We're going to cover some territory. Now, this profile, I haven't covered too much of the state. There is a, where is it? I wonder if I should hit this. I could, but there is something else back here I wanted to hit. This viewpoint. I have not hit that in any of my profiles yet, so I'm going to do that. And this, I'll bet, is a viewpoint or a photo opportunity. Whoa. Why did I just go back to the desktop? I don't know. So we'll do that, and then we'll come over here to this other one, and then we'll continue our journey. Well, Pilot Bros got your answers for you. Thanks, Dave. I would like to watch it. I keep forgetting to. Let me give Pilot Bro 39 a shout out because he's here early. And we are going to get going because it is time to roll. And I don't want to take too long because I'm going to hop in a convoy after this with Trucker King. We're testing out some more mods. Or a mod configuration, rather. Not more mods. Oh, before I start, I'm going to set the time because it's getting dark. All right, now we're at 7 a.m. Trailer position is occupied by player or trailer. That doesn't make any sense.
Juan Alejandro Soto, do you use Sim Dashboard?
I do not.
And Pilot Bro asks, another one or the one we worked on?
Pilot Bro, we're talking about the taking what we did last night, and then I recreated a version of that for the convoy mod list. So we're going to test that. If you're available, it'd be great if you could join us. I saw that pop up and it still startled me when the sound came through. Thank you, Casey. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw the jump.
Yeah, because I saw the yellow thing come down on my phone. The notification. Wow! Thank you, Juan. Thank you. Well, if you want to support, click that join button down below, and select the level that works for you. Yeah, I saw the little notification pop up on my tablet from the
Or
app.
you could just do what Casey or Juan did and
Right.
throw out a super chat or buy him a coffee.
Any of the above. What you did is awesome. Coffee works, or the membership works as well. Anyway, I saw the little thing come up from the app, which doesn't have any sound, and then the grinding happened. Okay, enough of that. Let's just go. Oh, I already had that set.
Casey says, love seeing you jump.
Everybody seems to enjoy that but me. Ah. I get it. It's a hoot. So that's what we're hauling right there inside our trailer. And by the way, that's what I brought here. So it seems odd I might be bringing out the same stuff I brought in. Going back the way we came. I brought it from Dallas, though.
Turn left.
That is the voice.
Oh. Go ahead.
That was it. I was just saying that's the voice.
Turn left.
Okay. Rick, well, Pilot Bros on it, yep. Link in the description below for everything he's using.
In the description below. All kinds of links and information. Hey Darren, welcome to the stream. And yes, I'm looking at the chat.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Now with this new mod order,
100 yards, turn left.
you know, aside from the 3 mods that I added that I mentioned,
Turn left.
we also reordered the mods. Pilot Bro and I were up pretty late last night working on this new, the reorder of mods. With the release of version 1.46 of the game,
After 100 yards, turn left.
they made for a new sequence setup. I can't talk with her yakking. So we had to reorder the mods, and I think we've done a pretty good job. The sound is better, the graphics are good. Mostly the air brake system sounds better.
Adam asks, how was Thanksgiving, Boomer?
It was awesome. Went to one of the local casinos, had a turkey dinner, came home and chilled. I just had turkey dinner again, but this time it was home cooked. My roommate decided to cook a turkey that I've had in the freezer for a while. With most of the fixings, it was pretty darn good too. Oh, special thing that he did. He wrapped it in bacon. 2 pounds of bacon. I've never had one like that before. Pretty good. That's a brake check.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
Okay. Thanks again, Juan. I wanted to say that again before that thing scrolls off my screen. I do appreciate it.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Juan made a comment with language I'm not going to repeat, but I got the gist of it. Something about the AI.
The AI what? You broke up.
Great AI simulating real world butt hits.
Yes. Yeah, Juan, we don't like that kind of language here. So it got, that's a viewpoint. So Nightbot got you. Or maybe, I don't know who got you. Oh, this looks familiar. Didn't I do this one already?
No, I just flagged the message.
Oh. You got flagged. And I didn't even see what it was. Okay, I think I have been to this one before. Ah yes, Big Spring. I love that brick look.
Nick Valdison says it is interesting that brake checks do happen from time to time in the game.
They happen a lot. They happen from time to time in real life. They happen in the game a lot. Jason, with respect to hearing the GPS voice properly, in all of my solo live streams, it's been pretty good. It's in while convoying that it's been choppy or non-existent. That may not change. We don't know yet.
Yes, Casey. Big. It's bigger!
Yes, it's bacon. All right, everyone. Let's get rolling. One, it is illegal to do that, I think, or at least, I mean, from a standpoint of it's reckless. And if you cause an accident from doing that, you will be cited. I'm going to take that question from
Susan.
Adam. Oh, hi, Susan. Adam, truck tires have to be changed when they wear out. And there are some specific rules related to what that means. As for being rotated, I've done it. It's not really necessary. If you take care of your tires, if you have your alignment done properly, you don't have to rotate. Okay, back to driving. I gotta get outside. Hear that air sounds? That's from the mods. Yes, you hear the air brakes. The way you should.
Keep right.
You should also hear the tire whine.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead.
Well, I guess we're all going this way.
Keep right.
Well, I'm not sure.
50 yards.
He's wondering if
turn
there's a
right.
mod that makes the exhaust visible.
Yes.
Turn
Yes,
right.
there is. Anybody hear that, that sound that I was talking about earlier? With the tension spring rubbing against the back of the cab? I just did. There are mods to put out thick black smoke.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I don't do it because I worry about it in reducing my frame rate. But I guess it would only happen when I'm looking out from the outside.
Big Dave KF. I noticed you're a hard breaker. Is that common with real life truckers?
Heartbreaker?
Hard breaker.
Oh, no, it's not. That was a faux pas on my part. I was having issues with my engine brake kicking in. Well, not the engine brake. Because I didn't downshift properly and it didn't go into gear. And I was fumbling with it. And I wound up just having to hit the brakes. So no, that was all me. Like anyone else, if we have to hard brake, that means something went wrong. Or something snuck up on us. So I try not to do that, but it happens. It's really bad, or can be really bad for trucks because you can have your load shift on you. Or break loose and come barreling through into the cab if you're a flatbedder with pipes or steel beams. and you don't have a headache rack, yeah, it can mean a very bad day. I actually locked up my brakes one time because, well, I was in an accident. Somebody's stuff flew off and hit me, and I hit the brakes. My load shifted. It was just the type of thing that could shift in my trailer. I didn't know it till later, but it all bunched up towards the front of the trailer. If I'd have gone through a scale after that, I'd have had a bad day.
And Casey Ford says hard brake can cause jackknifing.
Under certain circumstances, yes. If you got a heavy load in the back, you can jackknife. You want to always keep the tractor and the trailer straight in relation to one another. I can't do that right. Anyway, but if you're in like a slight turn and you had to do that, you jackknife. Or if you're on slippery surface, you can jackknife. You really got to watch your speed for the conditions.
Juan is wondering if you think the U.S. trucks should have more transmission retarders.
Well, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. Before I got into truck simming, I'd never heard of a transmission retarder. I only had engine brake. They both do basically the same thing. They just do it differently. But the only experience I have with them is in the game.
Anthony Agostinelli, welcome.
Welcome to the live stream, Anthony. But in answer to your question, I guess it wouldn't hurt, but it's a learning curve for US drivers, since we generally speaking don't have them. They exist, but it's not standard equipment as far as I know.
I don't think I've ever seen animals on the roads in the game. He's wondering if you nearly hit an animal crossing the road at dawn or dusk.
Yeah, not in the game, but in real life, absolutely. All times of day. But yeah, dawn or dusk. I've had at night elk jump right in front of me. Scared the bejeebies out of me. When I was with my trainer, he hit a deer.
Oh dear.
Yes. Oh dear. I've had close encounters with deer. Bighorn sheep. Yeah, the bighorn sheep I've seen in Nevada. I've had to stop for them. I've had to stop for cows in Nevada.
Were you being a bad boy?
No, because I stopped so I could watch them go by. I mean, I didn't have a choice. Had to let them go. Horses, wild horses.
Casey Port is wondering, on your settings, do you use the air brake simulation?
Yes. I do strive for realism, for the most part.
Keep right. After 50 yards,
Although I'm not
Rick-
using the
Exit
fatigue
right ahead.
at the moment, but that's because I'm showcasing Texas. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
After 100 yards, turn right.
See, there, I had hard braking again because I couldn't get the, I was downshifting and I didn't do it properly and it didn't go into gear. So the engine brake wasn't working. I have had that happen in real life a couple of times, and it's very disconcerting.
Turn left.
Turn left.
She'd know the headlights do not come on automatically.
They're supposed to. I mean, they're supposed to come on automatically when I start the truck.
Well, that's the only time. If they're on already.
Right. Why did she just have me get... Oh! Viewpoint. I got off for the viewpoint, and we just missed it. I forgot why I was getting off.
He said, the only thing I've ever hit on the road in ATS was a tumbleweed. And then Pilot Bro was like, wait, you've never hit a car? That's impressive.
That's a good point.
One asked, do animal hits damage trucks? Like in Australia, they invest in roo bars to protect their trucks.
Well, yeah, if you hit one in real life, yeah, it'll damage it. And that's why we have bull bars in the US. Yeah, I took mine off my truck because I kept hitting things with it on dirt roads. But
Wolf,
yeah.
welcome.
Hey, Wolf. Yeah, a lot of trucks have bull bars, especially those that are out, you know, in rural areas all the time. But like I said, my trainer hit a deer, and he had to have the hood replaced because it messed it up. You know,
Ben
those
Red
hoods.
Trucking, I hope you're kidding there. He says moose are fun.
Yeah, no, moose will kill you. These hoods on these trucks, they're reinforced fiberglass. There's some metal for stiffening, but they're reinforced fiberglass.
Ben Anderson is asking, in your settings, how do you have your truck and trailer stability set up? I'm not a trucker, so I'm not sure how to set it up to where it will be most realistic. Obviously not all the way up.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'd have to look at it. So how about the next time I stop, if collectively, hopefully we can remember to check that. What's that one from Anthony? I can't make it out.
What about bears? When someone driving, if a bear hits your vehicle, do you got to pay insurance on the vehicle?
Well, first of all, a bear's not going to hit the vehicle. The vehicle is going to hit the bear. Yeah, I mean, you got insurance. And you're going to have a copay. So, it's going to cost you something. You know, bear's just a dumb animal. It doesn't know any better. It gets in your way, if you hit it, it's going to damage your truck, and you're going to have to file a claim to get it fixed, and you're going to have a copay.
Richard Thinkpeng says hi.
Keep right. After 50
Hi.
yards,
Who was
turn
it?
Right.
Oh, Thinkman.
Richard Thinkpen.
Got it.
Turn right.
Ogden says all the way up setting stability is realistic, according to SCS.
Well, now that the question has come up, I would like to look at mine.
Keep left.
Adam asks, is driving slow the best way to avoid hitting any animal crossing the road?
Well, sure, but define slow. 55 miles an hour or 5 miles an hour? You gotta weigh the risks of hitting something with getting to where you gotta be in a timely manner. Just gotta drive the conditions.
Hey Diane, welcome to the stream.
Diane! Missed you this morning, or earlier today. Susan, too.
Susan was here, she was just late.
Was she? Oh, that's right.
Adam says 25 to 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, unless the speed limit's 45, no. I'm gonna do the speed limit. But that doesn't... I mean, first of all, you can't go that slow on the freeway most of the time anyway. Unless it's posted for that. Usually there's a minimum speed limit, and 45 is usually the minimum. It's not safe to go that low. You're gonna get rear-ended. But as far as animals go, I mean, you're going to have animals that get on the road, but there are fences along the road. Except in Texas. But in most states, the interstate freeway system is considered controlled access. And there are fences all along the road. They're not really high. They're probably 4 feet high.
After 50 yards, keep right.
So deer will jump over them. I don't think bears will. Or can.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead.
Adam says, on back roads.
No, not on back roads. Back roads is where you have most of your animal strikes. I've actually seen a bear. Oh, I gotta go in. I've actually seen a bear crossing a road on a back road in Minnesota. Is this it?
Keep left. After 50 yards, exit left ahead. Exit left ahead.
I wasn't driving a truck at the time. I was just in my personal car. But I literally saw a bear walking across the road. on a rural road. Seen lots of
Anderson
coyotes.
Trucking Company, welcome.
Lots of coyotes, deer, rabbits.
Denise says, what about ducks crossing? When someone is driving or trucking, you see a duck crossing a road. Do you have to slow down and stop?
Exit left ahead.
Well, I'm gonna. I mean, first of all, they don't. I've never seen them on the freeway, but usually it's on, you know, city streets or country roads. You know, if I see some critter that's walking across the road, if I can stop, I will. I don't want to hit them. But at the same time, if I'm tooling along at, you know, 60 miles an hour down the road, I'm not locking up the brakes for an animal because I could wipe out. So sometimes you're just going to hit them. It'll be an unpleasant experience. I hit a bird once.
One asks, are there places in the U.S. where there are no speed limits, and what is the fastest you're able to go in a truck?
No, as far as I know, there's no places without speed limits. Fastest you can go is the speed limit. Unless you have a governor on your truck because you drive for a company. A lot of companies govern their trucks at 62, 63, 65, 68. But if you don't have a governor, then you can just do the speed limit, like 75. There are trucks that I've seen tooling down the freeway at 75 or more. 70 was always kind of my own personal limit. But we have some highways where it's 80. I think this particular freeway, in real life, I think it's 90. But there better not be any trucks going that fast. It's just too fast. You don't have time to react. It could just be deadly. Keep in mind, it's a 40-ton missile. You hear them birds? We're over some wetlands. I hear birds. I mean, different birds.
Rashid says, I hit a skunk once. The smell lasted 3 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, what Wolf said. I think 70 is plenty fast for a truck.
Juan says, thank you for being a safe driver.
Oh, thank you.
Keep left.
Adam User asks, what's the maximum speed on the odometer? I think he means the speedometer.
Probably about 80. Hang on a second.
We'll be right back.
I'll pull over up here. Yep, 80. Max speed on there. All right, let's check those settings. What was it someone was asking about? Suspension. I think this is oh, gameplay.
Yeah, they were wondering about the truck and trailer stability.
I've got them at mid-range. And somebody's said something about that. Yeah, Casey, that is ludicrous.
Somebody had commented that SCS considers full to be most realistic.
All right, let me turn them up then, because I do sway a little bit more than I like. I do have the drive shaft torque turned all the way up, and suspension stiffness set to about a third. What I just said? I want to remember that. I got sidetracked.
Yes, Casey, the rain sensor does work.
Yes, it
As
does.
you activate it when you're in the cab.
So I got truck and trailer stability now dialed all the way up. Max driving hours for a day cab. If you're just driving around town, it's just normal hours, like 8 hours, 10 hours. There's no limitation on the number of hours you can drive that I'm aware of. It's more about, it's like any other job. How many hours are they going to work at? 8, 10? I mean, I put in some 14 and 16-hour days. Not all driving, but long days like that. A lot of it's sitting around and whatever, but yeah, that's too long. All right, let's see how that's stability feels.
Just wait, eventually they'll get around to it. He wishes ATS would add the state of Louisiana.
Oh yeah, probably a couple years. Or within a couple of years. I like Louisiana. It's flat. I don't know, it feels stable. Alright, we got a Flying J coming up. Do I need fuel? I do need fuel. Oh, it's too late to stop here now. But Trucker King and I were talking about the, and Pilot Bro were talking about branding. Oops. For gas stations. That one's done properly. Well, we were talking about it in reference to truck stops. Because we've seen a few that are improperly branded. Oops.
I remember specifically you were referring to a Lowe's that was branded in the game as a Shell station.
Yep. Yeah, we stopped at it this morning, or during an earlier live stream. And we drove by it just a little bit ago, but I didn't even look at it.
Anderson Trucking Company asks, what can a day cab driver do that a sleeper cab driver can't do while on the road?
Go home at night? Sleep in their own bed. Did I get that right? What can a day cab driver do that a over the road or a sleeper can't do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that
Wolf
assumes.
added,
Go ahead.
Wolf added, turn tighter.
Yeah. Got a shorter wheelbase. Usually. Yeah, day cab is around town. Truck with a sleeper cab is generally for over-the-road operations. So the day cab guy gets to go home every night. Typically. Sometimes they use sleepers for around town for part-time stuff. If they're just filling in. Oh, I'm getting the turkey yawns.
I agree, Juan. He says SCS is doing it right with the DLCs. It feels more like supporting the company when buying one instead of being a blatant cash grab.
Yes. No, they're doing great. You are absolutely correct. All right, Houston.
Since I'm out of a job as a GPS guy, if you want to support the big guy here, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And also, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to financially support him, there are options. You can buy him a coffee. And you can also send a super chat on YouTube. And you can also hit the join button down below and become a member of the channel.
Oh, the speed limit changed. I'm over here holding up fingers while you're rattling stuff off. Oops. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, we don't want to go that way. Sorry, folks. Crazy driver. That's right, we're going east to Beaumont.
Exit left ahead.
You never should have fired me.
Exit left ahead.
Whoa! I darn near missed that.
Go straight. Keep right.
Yeah, Adam, highway entrance and exit ramps can be confusing.
Especially in a big metroplex like this. Yeah, Houston's bad, Dallas is bad. I mean, for that kind of thing.
Keep left.
Hey, Susan. Thank you. It's nice to be loved. Susan always takes care of me. And takes care of some of the members, or some of the audience too sometimes. That's awesome. It's getting dark again already.
Susan says, I try.
Oh. I hate it when I run my face into a overpass. Oh, I gotta get fuel.
Adam is wondering, what is the best state you've been in by getting on and off highway ramps?
Well, it's not Massachusetts or New York. They're overly controlled there because they're tollways. Most of the other states, mostly out west.
Keep left.
Texas is okay. They're just different. The on-ramps and off-ramps are completely different than everywhere else. Here, when you exit, you get off onto the frontage road. And when you're trying to get on, you have to be on the frontage road and then hop over from that. It's different. You get used to it.
I like Wolf Sands, North Dakota, few and far between.
Right. I'm getting off here. Fewer cars to be in your way.
Go straight.
Anderson Trucking Company asks, what is your favorite load in ATX?
The light ones. I guess I don't really have a favorite load per se. But I prefer the ones that are not really super heavy, like over 40,000 pounds. Well, I'm sorry, I was thinking real life. But yeah, I guess I don't really have a favorite type. I do like to do the flatbed stuff, but that has more to do with just being able to see what you're hauling. We're gonna put in a lot of fuel here. I agree with Kansas, except for the Kansas Turnpike. You're right, Wolf. We wouldn't want DOT to frown upon us. That's right, it could only take 5 minutes, but we're getting 15 minutes on the log.
Well, have a good one, Pilot Bro. He's got to run, but he'll try to lurk.
Hope you can make it for that convoy later. Be great to have you. Oh, this would be a good time to flash the time.
Flashbang. Nasty boy, you gotta rephrase that.
Yep, that's not gonna fly. Alright, get ready for a flashbang. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I guess I could have gone a little bit later after the 1 instead of on the 1, huh? That wasn't too bad, though. Yeah, Dave, they actually use that all over the place. It's not just Portland. Most big cities use that. It's that's called metering, and it's adjustable. They change the timing of those, and they alternate. They change the timing on that depending on the traffic flow. We've even got them here in Las Vegas.
Wolf says better than on 3.
Yeah. Or no count at all. Which I've been guilty of, but Trucker King was doing that to us yesterday. To make sure my lights are on.
Oh, he was just getting his revenge on you.
Probably.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Tom says, how about the most confusing highway junctions in the states you've been in?
Pennsylvania comes to mind. Some of the ones in Texas. Oh, we're getting off. We
Right. After 50 yards,
I missed that.
right ahead.
Again.
Exit right ahead.
Pennsylvania's got a few weird setups because of toll roads. They've got one interstate.
Straight. After 50.
Can't even think of where it is now, but
Keep left.
in order to go from one to the other, you...
Turn left.
Okay, you know what? She's got to be turned down because she's just talking too loud. Voice navigation volume.
Hey,
There you
Cornell.
Turn left.
Hey, Cornell! Look at you with your 2 months. So this one in Pennsylvania, it's kind of in the south central part of the state. Can't think of the name. But to go from one interstate to the other, you actually have to... One of them ends that goes right into town, and then you gotta get turned around and come right back onto it. It's the goofiest thing I'd ever seen anywhere. And I think that's because you're transitioning from a toll road to a non-toll road. Crazy. The Tex Express lanes? Is that around Houston? Because those are a pain. Well, they were.
Ace Blaze wonders if there are any real-life company mods that let you see Buc-ee's.
I haven't seen it yet. And there's a couple of Buc-ee's right along the stretch of I-10 we were just on. I mean, in real life, there's Buc-ee's. I've seen gas stations that look like they should be Buc-ee's.
After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right. After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Cornell just woke up and saw that you were live.
Who?
Cornell?
Oh. Oh, it's 5 a.m. there, he says.
You
Yes.
have reached your destination.
Really? Yeah, I guess we would be 10 hours apart. For those of you who don't know, Cornell lives in Romania.
Anderson Trucking Company asks, will you ever do a job like Ice Road Trucker?
You mean in real life? No. In the game, I don't think it exists unless it's modded. Now, I've done plenty of ice road driving in Minnesota in my car. That's enough. I think I talked about that in the last live stream too.
Yep.
We have made it.
Well, says
Breezewood.
Gang Boomer, we might make a truck driver out of you yet.
Where to go? Where to go? Adam's got it. Breezewood, Pennsylvania, a city no one wants to drive through. Right? Yes. Let alone stay at, as I've had to do. Oh my goodness, Breezewood, Pennsylvania.
You said you wanted to count today, but you didn't have any pull-ups.
I did. I had one. I had one
I
pull.
wasn't paying attention then.
Okay.
One pull-up. Ah.
All right. Let me. Guess I didn't have to do this, but yeah, if you can avoid Breezewood, you should. Oh. Okay. So, shout outs. Let me catch up on a few. Susan Arthur. Diane Lyons. Cornell R. Casey Fort. How could I forget Casey Fort? I haven't seen Lee yet.
No, I haven't seen him either.
He was convoying earlier. Okay.
Right, yep, he still is.
Okay. All right, here, well, he's having a good time. If you missed yesterday's live stream, Lee, who is the young man with autism that spent so much time in my live streams, he's also on my Discord. He has ATS and ETS, but he was lacking the Montana and Texas DLCs. He was hoping to get them for Christmas. One of our other members gifted him both of those map DLCs, and he's been just loving Montana and Texas. So that was Ed Hendrick. Hendrick88Fly is his YouTube handle. Let's see. Backwoods Boy 201 Gaming. These are reefer haulers. I guess I should finish going through the flatbedders. Silent Dilemma is a new member. Juan Bruche or Picard. Knee High Sniper. XLT 588 Gaming. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436. He was here earlier today. Triple XN is probably sleeping because he's based out of Norway. Isabella Hagloff, same thing, except she's in Sweden. Okay. Let me do a couple more of these reefer haulers. Talk about it. Marcus Randolph, Jason Kempthorne, who may be sleeping because he's in Europe or the UK, which is in Europe. Joseph Davidson, Gearjammer 89, and Fury 1312cc. I'll pick that up later. All right, what are we talking about? They also need to add one along I-40 in the or in the Panhandle. Okay, not about me. Oh, Buc-ee's. Yeah, lots of Buc-ee's around Texas. They are unique. They are very Texas-y. Let's find a new load. We're in Beaumont, Texas. We should get down to like Brownsville, Corpus Christi, stuff like that. There's some interesting stuff to see there. So let's see if there's anything going there. Here's a load to Corpus Christi. Nothing to Brownsville. So we'll take this load to Corpus Christi. Where to go? $285 miles, and we're going from Swift, which is where we are, to CMACJ. I have no idea what that is. Take the ferry. Yes, I heard it's working now, but we're not going that way. Let me take a look.
Casey says, not a gas station, not a restaurant, but they have brisket to die for.
What's that?
Probably Buc-ee's.
Well, Buc-ee's is a gas station, convenience store, megaplex. Anderson Trucking Company. Have you ever hauled frozen food type? Yes, I just hauled a frozen food load in the last live stream. I hauled meat. I don't know if it's frozen or not, but the reefer was running. In real life, yes, I used to do reefer. I hauled a lot of frozen meat. Waffle House. Okay, we are picking up the load here. I didn't mean to hit that. We're backing in over there somewhere. No, I did not hit the wrong button. I just wanted to blow the horn.
Techian, welcome. We're glad you can make it as well. You just bought the DLC and is super excited.
All right. It is. Texas is awesome. We were all fawning over Montana before, and Montana was awesome, but Texas is better. In my opinion.
Rick DLC stands for downloadable content.
right, let's get that load. Yeah, Dave, I agree. I hate toll roads. There's just something un-American about a toll road. Anderson, they are not the same. Dry van cannot haul the same things as reefers, but reefers can haul the same thing that dry van does. So reefer has more versatility, but they're also more expensive because that it's a more heavy-duty trailer, and you got that reefer unit on the front, which is like $30,000 just for that. I mean, that's a ballpark figure, but they're expensive. Yeah, well said. Yeah, and the reefers are heavier, for sure. I'm using a reefer trailer here. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. So it's got that reefer unit on the front. It's got that fuel tank back behind the landing gear. You can't see it very well from here. That holds about 100 to 150 gallons, or 75 to 150 gallons, depending on what it is. So every gallon of fuel is about 8 pounds of weight. So if you've got 100 gallons of fuel, that's 800 pounds. So, but reefer trailers give you more flexibility. Well, there's a reefer trailer right there. It's a reefer unit on the front. And, yeah. But yeah, they are heavier. Couldn't tell you how much heavier. But heavier. Wait, were my lights on? Yes.
Big Dave KF, I don't think so. He asked, in ATS, if you have a reefer instead of a dry van, does it pay more per mile?
No, I don't believe so. Well, I've never measured it. In real life, it does. A little. Reefer loads tend to pay better, but that's also because your equipment costs are higher and you have to also pay for fuel for the reefer. So it's kind of a break-even thing. But when you have a reefer, as we've already discussed, you have more load options.
Hey, Thor. He says, like delivered.
All right, Thor. Are you still boycotting Texas videos? Juan, I invite you to search for Bonehead Truckers on YouTube. You will learn all about Swifty Swift. The bottom line is, though, that Swift is a big company.
Well, Swift stands for sure wish I finished training.
Yeah. Or see what I fouled up today. Yeah, Swift is one of the largest trucking companies in the U.S. So they're just gonna, by virtue of sheer numbers, they're going to have more incidents. But they are a training company too, so they have a lot of new drivers. New drivers make mistakes. Mistakes get caught on video.
much is a truck tire?
How much is a truck tire?
That's what the question was.
It's hard to hear when I'm outside. It depends. Depends on the brand. Depends on the quality. Standard truck tire for, you know, it depends on if it's a steer tire or a drive tire or a trailer tire. They're all different. Several $100s. To replace a steer tire can run, you know, $600 to $900 to replace a steer tire, one tire. Drive tires are somewhat less, but not much. Trailer tires tend to be even less. Steer tires are very important. If you lose a steer tire, you're gonna have a bad day. And you've only got two up front, one on each side. You lose one, you're losing control.
Sometimes on the side of the road, you'll see bits and pieces of truck tires. We call them road gators.
Yeah, and those come from when a retreaded tire blows. Tread separates.
Person Trucking asks, is double trailer better than single trailer?
You mean like two trailers? They have different applications. You need I mean, most truckers are not going to run dual trailers. That's a special application that usually involves like LTL companies like FedEx, UPS, Yellow Truck. Hey buddy, let me over. LTL is less than loaded. Means you're picking up multiple loads of one pallet to 2 or 3 pallets for a customer. Most truck drivers you see out on the road are full trailer load. Meaning that they go to a place, they get loaded with only that place's stuff, and go to a place to unload all that stuff. I hate it when they do that. Harvesters.
It's wild. Welcome. It says it's amazing how little AI traffic there is on the interstate. When I play, the freeway is very heavy traffic. Well, that's because Boomer has this AI traffic turned down.
That's right. And it's not with a mod. You can use mods for that. But I've got the developers console enabled and I dial it back. I've got it set at about half.
Whoops, has eyes on the road, not the fields. Juan asks, how come when I deliver a tractor in the game, it's usually on an articulated trailer when it occupies a small portion of the trailer? Do they do this to distribute the weight on more axles?
If it's a heavy load, yes.
Go straight.
Ace is asking, what does dial it back a half mean?
That's an expression. Turn it down, like you turn down a thermostat, dial it back. I've got the traffic set to 50% of normal. So saying that I've got it dialed back, I've dialed it back, it's just an expression. It's an Americanism. Oh, I think we're getting off up here.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead.
Casey Ford says, love East Texas. One word for you, trees.
Go straight.
Yeah, East Texas is pretty. But I like West Texas too for the scenic view.
Yes, Big Dave KF. The real company's mods are both Steam mods.
If you look in the description, all of the mods are Steam mods except for the ones that are labeled not Steam mods. So I think there's only 3 that are not Steam mod. Well, no, there'll be 4 or 6.
Yes, there's the Kriechbaum ones.
Yeah, 3 Kriechbaum mods and 3 Zeemods that are not on Steam. Wow.
Keep right.
Anderson
yards,
Trucking
turn
Company.
right.
Why does the truck driver slide trailer wheels back
Turn right.
sometimes when loading or unloading? To redistribute the weight.
And to make sure they may have to do it to keep the truck legal because of weight. The standard tractor trailer rig, like the one I'm driving right now, you can only have 34,000 pounds on the trailer tandems and 34,000 on the drives and 12 to 14,000 on the steers. The steers are the front tires. They're called steers because they steer. The drive tires are the drive axle group is the truck drive tires.
Nicholas is in the house.
Hey, what are you doing not sleeping in the middle of the night? For you. You must be up early having coffee.
Dunason asks, are there any laws that don't allow you to have your lights on during the day?
I don't think so. You mean require you to not have them on?
Yeah,
I
that
can't-
don't allow you to have them on.
Yeah, I can't imagine that it ever would be. Because they help you be seen better. It's not about seeing, it's about being seen.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
Nicholas says, I've been gaming with friends. Gotta sleep soon. Thought I'd check in here first.
Haha! I figured as much.
Turn right.
Well, it's good to see ya. Wow, see that shadow? That was a nice touch.
Airplane.
Yeah, airplane.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
see if we can hit that viewpoint.
Turn right. Turn left.
See, it's over there. I don't believe I've hit this one in any profile yet. Let's check it out. Yes, Cornell, I'm hearing rumors to that effect. I don't know if they're official rumors or if they're just the rumor mill. Yes, they're missing the high five. They got to get that in. Hey there, Backwoods Boy 201 Gaming. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the adventure. Oh, look at that. There is the USS Lexington Memorial Museum, whatever. That was neat. Let's see. I guess we could pull straight through. Yeah, let's go that way. Never back in when you can pull through.
I apologize, everybody. My computer decided to kind of lock up on me.
Oh, I was wondering why you were quiet. I thought maybe there's just nothing to say. We just did a viewpoint, so.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I figured everybody was watching the viewpoint instead of talking.
Turn right. You have reached your destination.
I see it. I did one like this earlier.
Oh, thank you, Silent Dilemma.
I see you farming. You're just a multitasker.
I was in the middle of transporting some bales.
Uh-oh. Hope you didn't lose them.
No, the contract is finished, so they were mine to do with as I please.
Well, the same thing holds true. Hope you didn't lose them, because that's money. Or resources, if that's what you intend them to be.
Yeah, I had just plopped down a storage shed for them. But we shall see. Hey, Lee, welcome.
Okay, folks. Boomer is backing up now. We'll have quiet in the house.
Now that fence is a little close. We're not going to be able to do that. That fence like that, we're going to have to do this slightly different. Come at it from a shallower angle.
That's one pull-up.
That's correct. It is technically a pull-up because I did it wrong. The count, everyone. Counting pull-ups.
I don't know what that came through. Anderson says he forgot the four-way.
I think I'm rubbing against that Cargill trailer. That's a no-no.
That's two pull-ups.
Yes, Susan, if someone is live on the Discord, you can watch, but you're encouraged to mute your mic so that you're not disturbing things.
Is she referring to an ongoing convoy right now?
I'm assuming that's what it is.
Oh. Yeah, encourage would be the polite version. It's actually one of my rules. Oops, I'm gonna hit. Maybe. Absolutely.
Three pull-ups. And two accident.
That's correct. Dang it.
It's four pull-ups.
Susan says, just in general.
Yeah, if there's a convoy going on in one of the convoy voice chats, yes, if you're not a participant, you should mute your mic and just observe. Unless you have a specific reason for talking to the group or someone in the group.
says whoever parked that yard truck needs to get a new job.
Yeah. Well, as much as anything, it's just the way this thing is. This place is laid out. Oop. Yeah, I think SCS does that intentionally, just to create this problem. I lost count of how many pull-ups that was.
And I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I've done that before, Anderson. Let the yard dog do it. I don't know why it popped out. I should book another load. Oh, that's right. There's a photo op over here for the Lexington, as Wolf mentioned. So let's see. How do we get over there? We got to go round and around. I'm going to go here because I need to get the truck fixed. Let's go to the Western Star. Wow, really? Got to do all that rigmarole? Huh. Well, let's go. Let's go get the truck fixed. And we'll get that photo trophy. You know, it's easy it was to pull out of there. I should have been able to just back it in the same way.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Maybe I should have looked to see if there's a load available out of this place, or Turner, or General Mills, that's going towards Victoria. Or Corpus Christi even. Ooh, nothing to Victoria. We've got Dallas, Beaumont, or Corpus Christi. Probably nothing going past that photo trophy location, and that's okay. I can catch it later. Okay, so should we pick up here or go down to General Mills? Let's go to General Mills. Haven't been there yet. Did you have a crashy convoy? Thanks, Darren. I wasn't really looking for an answer. I knew it was bad. It's not so much that I hate any particular truck. Oops, I'm just not fond of some of them, like Internationals, Western Star. Mac. Even though I haven't even driven them, I haven't driven International or Mac in the game yet. I drive an International at work. I've never driven a Mac ever. Freightliner's okay. It's like a big pickup truck. I like Kenworth. Oops, sorry, dude. My bad. Yeah, my dislike of Mack trucks is completely irrational because I've never even tried them. So I'll have to do that. The Western Star, it's just like a Freightliner. It's okay. Freightliners are okay. My preference is Peterbilt and Kenworth. I know a guy who owns a trucking company and it's got several trucks. They're all Macs. Mac Anthem. He is a huge fan. I don't like Volvos. Just never have. They ride comfy. Something about them I just don't like. Probably another irrational thing. Except that at least those that I have driven.
Guess what are the most comfortable trucks for drivers?
What's it? You know, I think Freightliners are fine. The Volvo is comfortable. Something about the Volvo I don't like. I can't even put my finger on it. All right, I gotta fix my. Oh, we're just going right over here. Okay, let's do that. We'll come back and get the truck fixed, or I may do that later. Oops. That time it was the wrong button.
Turn right.
J.R. Russell, I'm going to stop here for a second and answer your question.
I was just about to type something out.
Short answer is yes. You can turn traffic off and you can turn traffic laws off. You go into options, gameplay, traffic offense. You turn that off, no more tickets. Traffic, that's a little bit longer answer. I don't think you can turn off traffic in the settings, but I can turn it off through the developer's console.
I thought there was a slider that you would adjust it to like 0.1 or whatever, or is that a dev console?
Strictly dev console. So okay. If I go in here and set traffic, if I set it to 0, all of the traffic will disappear. See that truck disappear? Now right now there's no traffic. I set it back to 0.5, but it takes a little while before it starts to rematerialize.
It's like when you, if you have to quit for some reason and you're in the middle of the road, it takes about 30 seconds or so for the traffic to show back up.
Yeah, if you get jammed up and you can't get out of a traffic mess, you can actually quit the game, or go back to the dashboard, and you reload your save. Traffic will be gone. So adjusting traffic is that easy. You can set it to 0, 0.1, 0.5 like I do, 1, which is default. Somebody suggested 5. Let's take a look at that. I mean, we don't even have traffic back yet. Oh, here comes somebody.
JDC says 9 you'll have traffic jams.
5, I think we'll have a traffic jam. Right now, I've got traffic set to 5 times normal. I've never done this. We've already got a line of cars backed up behind us. So far, this isn't bad. In fact, it almost seems normal.
Just wait till you get in the city.
I know.
Casey says go any slower, they will pass you.
Well, they shouldn't, because this is a no passing zone. I'm not saying they won't, but
Wolf says just wait.
Turn right.
see, now that looks normal. So does his behavior.
Keep left. After 50 yards, exit left ahead. Exit left ahead.
Yeah. You know what? That actually looks normal for real life.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
That's set to 5.
Yeah.
Exit right ahead.
That feels like real life.
Keep right. After
Ooh.
50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead.
ADZ says this game feels more alive with all the cars.
Yeah, it does. Wouldn't want to do this in a convoy, though.
Oh, why not?
Go straight. Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Oh, I guess that's here.
Turn left. After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right. You have reached your destination.
Okay, we're backing into this dock right here. Let's see if I can not mess it up this time.
Casey says Boomer drives like a crazy taxi, and Lee says Boomer is a crazy taxi.
These headphones make my ear itch. Well, that and the dry skin from being in the desert. That's one.
One, pull up. Ah.
Ooh. Yep, it's gonna be two.
Two pull-ups. Ah.
I'm gonna take that because I didn't want to do another pull-up. Oh.
He uses a track IR.
I use my head. See? To look around. But yeah, the track IR.
Cookie Monster, Susan? That's not the Cookie Monster.
No, that's the count.
That's
See,
why
when
I
I
sound like Cookie Monster.
let's see, I look around by turning my head. I look up and look down. I can zoom in. Actually, I can zoom in. I can lean forward and look in, and then use my mouse to zoom in more. That's how I look around. Unless I'm outside, then I have to use the mouse. So that's the mouse. All right. What? All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. It's just over 2 hours. I've got a convoy coming up in the Discord, as I mentioned at the beginning. Oh, I have some shout-outs to do. My goodness, I have not done all my shout-outs. I didn't do them all last time, too, so I want to get them all now. Ipswich. Matthew Roth. These are all reefer haulers. Cody Old. Bedrock. JJ Man, 1982. Nick Thor Rasmussen, who popped in. I don't know if he's still here. Carlin. Rock de Beer. DeBucks the Driving Gamer. Stobbs. Johnny Hansen. Lee Arnett is here. There's Thor. Well, Lee, this is a special convoy. We're doing some testing. Or, well, I don't know. Maybe he opened it up to everyone. I don't know. Aaron, if you would like your name shouted out in all live streams, when I don't forget to do it, click that join button and select either the reefer hauler or flatbedder level. David H74, Hamza Kin, Matt Altendal, Peter Evans, Boomister, Luke Rossi, Mike Kildare, Karis Lynn. I think I got everyone. I am not doing a live stream tomorrow. I'm taking a day off. I've got regular videos again on Monday. Monday we'll be exploring Texas. I almost said exploring Montana, but it's going to be exploring Texas. Tuesday I might have something. Wednesday is exploring Iberia. So that's a Euro Truck Simulator one. Yes, give Boomer 50 likes. Me likes. Thursday is a real life trucking video from my time over the road back in 2018. I see 50 likes. Lee, I think you already gave a like.
I see 51 likes.
There's 51, I see. And then I posted a poll on the channel, on the community tab. If you haven't seen it, please go vote for Friday's live stream. Fridays, I normally do Euro Truck Simulator. Last Friday, I did Texas because Texas was still new. I mean, really new. Yesterday, I went back to Euro Truck Simulator, but I decided to ask people what did they want to see. The questions were, the things to vote on was, I'm ready to return to Euro Truck Simulator 2, or more Texas, or don't care, or something else. So right now there are 111 votes. The more Texas is in the lead by more than double in the lead. Oh, Jesus.
Got you good there.
Oh my God. She got me better than Trucker King ever did. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes, you got me good. My God. Oh.
Where else can you get that kind of entertainment?
So be sure to go vote. If you haven't already, let me know. What do you want to see next Friday? Since that's mostly geared towards Europeans, I thought they'd like to see Euro Truck Simulator, and then I thought, well, maybe they would like to see Texas more. Yeah, I'm going to get into Pro Mods, Thor, at some point. I'm going to do it. Excuse me. All right. Also, for members, we didn't do a live stream question and answer session for November because Texas. So we're doing the question and answer for, it's going to be December, of course, but it's going to be next Friday. So 1 week from yesterday. And it will be in the afternoon, my time, in the evening for a lot of you, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you, now that is for members only. So if you'd like to participate in that as a live stream and ask questions, make sure you click the join button and join between now and then. And if you'd like to post a question, a written question in advance, then when you join, select Flatbedder, because Flatbedders get to post their questions in advance and then I answer them first. That's one of the perks, which you'll see if you click on the join button. All right. No bird jumping from me. So, well, Rick, you got to go vote. Everybody can vote on that one. It's on the community tab. So once you leave here and you leave a like, go vote on the community tab. So we got 55 likes that I can see. Thank you. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Only subscribers can leave comments. And if you haven't joined the adventure, please do so, because members get special perks, including those, their name in green and that awesome looking badge next to their name, plus a few other perks. So all members get their name in the credit scroll, which is coming up now. Thanks a lot for everyone.